What is good, my kings, queens, and everything in betweens? Welcome back to episode number 3 of our Demon Slayer limit testing series, pre-New Age. Today, as you guys can see, we're fighting that big old eyeball, y'all. We're fighting that big old eyeball. Of course, normal Gloom in today's video, because in the Boss Finder UI, this boss comes after normal Lucid and normal Will. And then, yeah, you guys can see what we're looking forward to in the future episodes as well. If you guys haven't seen the previous episodes 0, 1, and 2, there will be a link to the playlist in the description right below that like button. So feel free to check that out if you guys have missed any episodes and want to see how we did with those bosses. But yeah, today is going to be an exciting and pretty interesting one because it feels like just yesterday where we actually did our very first kind of Chaos Gloom or Gloom in general. So now we're going to be tackling a solo, and it feels good to be, standing here before this big eyeball and feeling pretty good, feeling pretty confident that we're actually going to be able to get things done here. So with that being said, I absolutely love the ambiance of this boss. I love the music for this boss, and honestly, I think the boss fight is kind of fun. I know a lot of people say it's like brain dead is pretty easy, but for me, I kind of enjoy a boss like this. It kind of brings me back to the old day where, it's kind of just survive a little bit and then just do as much damage as you can during the right time. So we're gonna start buffing up here, and of course as I start to buff up I feel ever so slightly nervous. As a matter of fact though, because we are getting into the C10 realm, I am going to be using our smithing buff in one moment. Oh, I can't wait for that change to happen in New Age. I can't wait for that change to happen in New Age. We are going to be using our smithing buff here. It's my first time ever using it. Cool, it's active. We do have Dark Metamorphosis running, and we have our correct gear on. All of our buffs. Now we're going to pop our G skills. 2, 3, 4, and we're going to summon out those bad boy familiars. And we're gonna see what it do here. We're gonna see what it do. Feel like that should be everything. Of course, we're doing normal today. Chaos is for a future episode and video. Well, let's just get the ball rolling here. Let's get the ball rolling here. Okay, focus up. I'm very curious to see what my... Okay, the lag. I'm very curious to see... Oh, I thought it would be always targeting me because I'm in here solo. That's interesting. I didn't know the tentacles actually just hit randomly like that. But, yeah. This is the first thing I'm doing in MapleStory of the day. I know I said last time it was a bad idea, but hey, we're here now, and let's see how it goes. You see, with this boss, the tentacles actually hit in a much smaller area than it looks. And I'm not comfortable or confident at all with the hitbox of them, so I typically like to play it safer than sorry. Alright, this is where we start buffing up. Okay, we got our full burst rotation off, which is good. Let's see how much damage we're looking at here. I shouldn't be missing any buffs or anything like that. And what I'm also going to try and do is I'm going to try and continue attacking because his eye is still open here. I normally don't do this. Of course, we're rocking the glide here. But yeah, I want to try and optimize my damage uptime with Demon Awakening. I think first open is at 70%, or second open is at 70%. So if I'm able to squeeze out an extra 10% damage when I get a little bit stronger, then we'll be able to go ahead and just like completely get the second open right away, which is pretty cool. We're seeing that we're kind of close to it. I say that, but like 10% is a lot of health extra to get done. But honestly, so far so good. Feeling pretty good here. No complaints. The hardest part for Gloom for me personally is Darkness. And I know they recently nerfed Darkness to... It's a lot harder to get some hits in. But I know they recently nerfed Darkness so that the debris doesn't fall anymore during Darkness, which is a very cool and welcome change, obviously. But yeah, still the hardest part for me because like I typically like saving certain summons for darkness. So we do have burst here. I should have buffed that. That's my bad. I think I was focusing a little too much on speaking, but it's okay. See what we can get done here. Still get for full burst off, which is good. Maybe not enough autos after the fact, and we are going to be in darkness here. So because of that, I am gonna... Yeah, that's a for sure death. That's like how I die 90% of the time in Gloom. Is just from like that. So he's already opening here. Which is good because this should mean that we're going to survive. I am going to use Demon or Dark Metamorphosis here. And we're out of Darkness. That's good. Darkness lasts a lot shorter, I feel like, in normal Gloom. Just based off how that felt. But honestly, I shouldn't have died there. It is what it is, though. Yeah, clearly I don't attack while the eye is open typically because... But it's good, it's good. This is the whole purpose of this, is to practice these things and see how it goes. I'm gonna have to add a little bit of text to the beginning of this video and post, asking if you guys think I'll be able to clear, and you know, with how many lives left, that whole spiel. I just tend to forget when I'm trying to focus up for something that I've never attempted before, but seems like it'll be a very comfortable clear and maybe 2 more bursts. So that's pretty good, pretty exciting. And I know we're still on Gloom, but I am thinking of the next one, which is normal Dark Null. I have no idea what that's going to be like, or how much health Dark Null has in relation to Gloom, so that's going to be very interesting as well. I'm not going to bother attacking with Demon Impact, honestly, and we do have burst up for next open. I don't know the timers for like future openings past the first one. That's probably a little bit of extra knowledge that I can get to just make my run. I'm going to start buffing up now. I feel like it's really soon. Feel like it's really soon. Yeah, here we go. Okay, full burst off. Feels good, man. Good damage, good damage, good damage. I literally pressed my Dark Thrust, but it's all good. It didn't go off. And we get the opening right away. Let's go, huge. Ooh, we're good though. Yeah, we're chilling, we're chilling, we're chilling. We don't go into darkness yet either, I don't think. Hopefully darkness happens on next open. I thought we would dodge that. We're dead, we're dead, we're dead. No, we're good. So we are in darkness now, which means I will be trying to stay airborne as much as possible, because I've noticed that that's what helps me most. Go ahead and iframe there. Okay. So we don't have anything to kill him here, so this is just going to be like a awful opening here. We can start buffing up though. I wonder if Snake disappears if I summon it on here. Let's go ahead and use this right now. I didn't use terms and condition, but it's all good. Is it at all possible to kill him? We're barely doing 0.1%. barely doing the damage needed. Very, very nice and smooth, honestly. This gives me a lot of confidence, honestly, because when the time comes post 6 job to actually, you know, I just had to make sure it's practice mode. When the time comes to actually be doing soloing Chaos Gloom, like, it's good to know that, you know, more or less the rotation stays the same and stuff like that. So very clean, very solid run, honestly. No complaints for me. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section right below that like button of that run, what I could have done better. I'm always looking for tips and tricks. I don't think I could have done much different. I was trying to optimize my damage uptime. With his eye openings, I was trying to buff preemptively to have as much time actually bursting and damaging. There was 1 or 2 times where I could have obviously buffed earlier though. But overall, I think that was pretty good, pretty solid. So it was also like a 10-minute run or less actually. So pretty clean, pretty good. I wonder how much or how much health Chaos has in relation to normal. I might have to look that up after this video. But yeah, that's all for this episode, guys. We are moving along. And now that we're past Gloom, let me know how far you guys think I'm gonna be getting in this series, because so far so good, so far so good. So we'll try and keep it that way. But thank you all for watching, and I'll see you on the next one. Peace.